Greetings, welcome to the Mind of Brandon, and welcome back to another Tuesday Tangent. Today we're going to be talking about what Bernie Sanders said that just really pissed me off.
So I know you've expressed support for universal basic income in the past in your interviews, but there's this guy, Andrew Yang, that wants to give everybody $1,000 a month with a VAT tax. And I think to win the Democratic primary, you got to do that. You got to give everybody $1,000.
I got a better idea.
Nope. Won't do it.
Nope. Sorry you came all the way from Alabama. All right, here's the better idea. Okay. Okay. Here's the better idea. I understand that idea. I have a better idea. And the better idea, I think, is that in a nation in which there is so much work to be done, just think about it. You got an infrastructure which is crumbling. We can put millions of people to work doing that. Transforming our energy system in terms of weatherizing homes all over this country, building a more efficient energy transportation system, putting more money into wind and solar and other sustainable technologies. We can create millions of jobs doing that. Think about daycare. You want a world-class child care center? You need well-educated, well-trained, well-paid child care workers. We need many of them. We need more doctors in rural areas and in urban areas. We need more nurses. We have a dental crisis all over this country. We need to train dentists and get them out there. We need more social workers. You want to reform our criminal justice system? Well, you're going to need people to start working with prisoners. You want kids not dropping out of high school? You're going to need mentors working with them. There is an enormous amount of work to be done. And what we believe in is guaranteeing a job in this country to anybody who is prepared to work. I think that's the better approach.
And of course, my problem with this is I've already got a job. I work at a pizza restaurant, and I kind of don't like it very much. In fact, the more time I spend there, the more I hate the job. And it's not just that job. Every single job that I've had has had this problem. Let me put it this way. Because I'm so unhappy with the jobs that I keep taking, I keep quitting them and then having to go get a new job, and, well, the process starts all over again, right? Very, very frustrating, very stressful. In fact, I have health problems that actually get worse if I stress out too much, and for that reason, no longer am I working 6 days a week, I'm now working 2 days a week. Which is great because I got all this free time and go do all this stuff I actually want to do. I have more time that I can now spend making YouTube videos, but now I'm not making as much money. Gee, do you think maybe some universal basic income might come in handy right now? And that's of course the point that Bernie seems to be missing. Universal basic income is going to be a stress reliever in a way that the promise of shitty jobs is definitely not going to be. If other people want to become engineers, doctors, counselors, psychologists, whatever, that's great. Good for them. I think that children should be inspired to move in those directions, right? Or in other words, to receive a different kind of education and upbringing from what I received, because what I received did not result in me wanting to become a doctor or an engineer or a psychologist or a counselor. I want to make YouTube videos. Gee, wouldn't that be great if I could make money off of my YouTube videos, right? Make money off of something I actually enjoy doing, right? Well, theoretically, that's an option, to monetize your YouTube videos. There are people making money off of their YouTube videos. I once tried to do that. I partnered up with Google, and it seemed like they were going to start giving me money at some point. I was this close to getting my first paycheck, though, when they decided to change their terms and conditions and then kick me out of the partner program. So no, I don't get to make money off of my videos. Now, of course, the reason that Bernie Sanders has so many supporters is because some of his other perspectives are actually pretty progressive. I use that in a good way. I think progress is a good thing, right? But that's something that he has in common with the other 2020 Democratic candidates. Okay, I researched a bunch of these candidates and found that they're actually roughly interchangeable to some extent. The main exception here is Andrew Yang, because he wants to implement the universal basic income. But yeah, these various Democratic candidates, they seem to really agree with each other on a lot of things. They all think that global warming is a threat. We should do something about that. Quit relying so much on fossil fuels. Switch to clean, renewable alternatives. That sort of thing. They all seem to support like some kind of universal health care or affordable health care, free health care, something like that. They're all pro-choicers in the abortion debate. So they think that a woman should have the right to choose whether to abort or not, and they all support the legalization of cannabis. Well, except Joe Biden. Joe Biden opposes legalizing cannabis, marijuana. Um, so yeah, it's like it almost doesn't matter whether you vote for this one or that one, except if we bring Andrew Yang into the equation, okay? Because, Andrew Yang, he believes pretty much most of the same stuff that those other people do, but he also wants to give us a universal basic income. Those other people, they don't have that. They don't have the $1,000 a month they give us. So I'm a little mystified as to why there's so many people that are going to vote for Bernie Sanders instead of voting for Andrew Yang, or all the people are going to vote for Joe Biden instead of voting for Andrew Yang. I have to think like the people who are voting for Joe Biden, like are they just like, oh, well, he used to be Obama's vice president. I liked Obama, so I'll like Joe Biden too. Is that like what they're thinking? You guys tell me, you Biden supporters. What's so special about Biden in comparison to the other candidates? In comparison to Andrew Yang? What does he have over Andrew Yang? Similarly, I feel like the Bernie supporters, the people who are going to vote for Bernie instead of voting for Andrew Yang, I feel like that they must have just been the Bernie fans who carried over from the last election, just like, oh, Bernie's running again, I'm going to vote for him, and then they don't even research the other options to see if, hey, maybe someone better came along. I don't see the point in voting for a candidate that's not going to improve my quality of life, which, reflecting on the presidents I've seen in my lifetime so far, none of them did anything to noticeably improve my quality of life. Andrew Yang comes along saying, hey, how about this universal basic income? I'll give you $1,000 a month that you don't even have to work for. I think that just might improve my quality of life. Gee, what do you think?